We are now down to two things that we're going to do before we get down to the fun of just designing. The first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the front color on and finalize it into the hat. Once that's done, we're going to finalize our whole rim, and then there's nothing to do except play with the design. It'll be all done except for that. The rim is important because you want to make sure that it's even, tight, covered, and we're going to be integrating the front color to the back color, so you want to make sure you can see this is still out at the edge. If not, then add a little more to it, and we'll come back to that. Okay, so first off, turn over here. There we go. Alrighty. Now for my bill color, I'm using a pretty gold. Okay. And basically this is going to be from the center out, because it's easier that way. You get your center coverage good. You get your back and forth crisscross. You make sure you're covered all the way. Okay. That one a different way. I didn't realize how close to the bottom I was. Okay. I'm still kind of thin on this side. Lay this down like that. What, you gotta go by again? Are you picketing me? You just want to make sure I recognize that you're in here for FOOD? Huh? Not yet. Okay, now let me check this out. I'm going to need a little bit more over here, because the white is very, very close, and this is very close to the edge. It's all thin up through there. Was that your tail I pushed on? Sorry about that. What's it doing in my way? Huh? You don't care, do you? I don't care what kind of light you have to look under, if you have to use a flashlight, if you have to use 3D glasses, make sure that your undercolor is not coming out, not showing through. Okay. Now the rest of this will be handled when we do the designing. But I want to go ahead and finalize this part. And once this is finalized, we're going to come back and do the whole rim. all the way around. Make sure it's perfect. And then we can just sit and play with the design. That's going to be fun. Okay, so finalize your front and come back and we'll work on the rim. Okay, front is finalized and I'm ready to do the edge. We're going to sneak this off the form. And instead of using my big black ones, I got these. They look like styrofoam, but you can see they're really bendable, rubbery almost. These are my great helpers for doing the edge. Now I'm going to start on this edge down here before I do that. Down here we just want to make sure it's firm, make sure it's straight, where we want it. I'm going to hold it down below the edge a little ways. Make sure it's firm on both sides. There's no funny sticking out and it's not bumpy. A nice straight firm edge. Okay. I'll do that all the way around till I get to the bill. A little section at a time. It's hard to hold that rim with your fingers without chopping into your fingers. It's right nice where I want it. Now I'm going to go ahead and come around to the front. I'll do that afterwards. Now, this is the secret. You have your single point. Get your single point for this one. Now right down in the middle of these two, see if I can get a little brighter light here. Lighter? Too light. Okay. Now right in between these two, you have your white. See, here's the yellow, here's the brown, here's the white, okay? Now what you're going to do is first you're going to take your brown and you're going to bring it in and you're going to push it down into the center of that white. Whatever your inside color is, you're going to come in and push it down into the center of that white. Make sure it's smooth. Look on the edge and make sure that it's not bumpy or lumpy. Check on the inside. Make sure there's nothing loose. And just one little spot at a time. Stick this down into the middle of that white. Bring it over, press it in. Okay. Check the contour. Contour is okay. Now we take the outside color and we bring it over into the middle also. Are you seeing this good enough? Very close-up operation. See how they come together right there? That's what you want. And then you check the side again. Make sure the contour is what you want. If the outside is showing, you take the outside and you push it into the middle a little bit more. You don't want the outside showing. I don't want the outside showing. Maybe you do. You'd like to have a little outline. But start getting my inside down into that center of the white. It's the center of my base. Now I'll take the outside and fold it over into the center to meet the inside. Make sure it's very well attached to your center, because you don't want it popping back out again. That would be embarrassing. Okay. I'll come back and check my edge. Make sure it's in good shape-wise. Make sure my back is a little bit farther down than my front. There. See? Now you do that all the way around. And while you're at it, check your shape. Make sure your shape's going to turn out right. And then I'm going to go ahead and do what I showed you here all the way around to make sure it's all even. I have a spot here. See the spot here where it kind of dips down? I'm going to take my single pointer and I'm going to push it up that way. Now I'm going to go on the inside, make sure I got the right spot, and I'm going to push it up, out towards the edge from the inside. Now that was a small dip, which is usually what you're going to have with small problems, and it's gone. When I finalize this down, it'll be the same height as that. Okay, after this we get to play. Looking forward to it. Okay, now for the design. I want to put some dark on the front and some light on the back. Maybe like that. I'm just going to lay some pieces around and see what I come up with. Maybe like that. Little one over here maybe. Going off into there. Maybe one in front. How about a lighter one up there? And a little bit heavier one in front. We'll see. Just little pieces here and there. See what we have. Do we want them solid or do we want them light and wispy? Maybe 50-50? Like have a strong front and then maybe wisp it off? That's a possibility. Okay. Then the top up here, I'll take the light ones and I want to bring them up into the top. So take these off. I'm going to put the light ones on first, I think. Have them disappear up into that, and then I can put the darker ones on top of them in front. Go like that. Have one start here and go off up into there. wispy one. Maybe right in here. Kind of looking like it doesn't care. And this could be taller. Something like that. That's not bad. Let's try that. Okay. Now, if you decide to do the outside all one color and the inside all one color, you can have the inside color coming out around here, and you can have the outside color going down inside. You can do a two-way design if you like, or just have the inside color come out and join the outside. I did that on one hat. Like the way it turned out. Let's see now. Are you with you, or are you with, who are you with? Who are you with? You're with this guy. Okay, come down here. No, all of you. Here we go. And you go up there. And you can either be hard or easy. You can make them distinct like this, or you can fuzz them all out. Like that. Whatever floats your boat. I think I'll spread this one out a little bit more. I kind of like this slightly spread out with a little bit looser in the middle. Makes it look almost like flames, don't it? Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. What am I going to do with you? You need to be whiter. I want to let you blend right out into the front. In fact, I'll let all of these blend out into the front so they don't show up. What I usually do is I'll put these on, leave a ridge, and I'll put the other color on the ridge part. Not this time. I think I'll let them disappear. Okay. I kind of like that. I don't know, I'm just that type of a person. I'm a wiggly type person. These could just as easily be flowers or leaves or light crisscrosses or nothing. You can come up like you can make this come up like a point like this, or have the orange come down a point in the middle, or have a straight edge around and polka dots on it. I don't, all kinds of possibilities, you know. I'm just having fun. I do kind of like this spread out area better than the sharper edges I had. I like that better. You don't know what you're going to like better unless you try some stuff and see what you think. Okay, I'm going to finalize these in, and then I'm going to work with the other color on the front. Okay, I'll be back. Coming along pretty good. I've got 3 of the top ones finalized. So I have that one, and that one to do, and then down the ends that go down the front. But I am very much liking the way this looks, the feathery. I like that. Now I'm pretty happy with the top. So now it's time to work on the front. What do you think about that? Not bad. Okay, now let's see what we're going to do with these. Now, these can all originate from the same direction. Down here like this. Well, let's try this. I gotta tack it down a little bit and see what it'll look like when it's not fuzzy. we go. I like that one better. Yeah, I think it's too thick. So let's take some of this off. And this over here. This over here. And then bring that back over that away. Yeah, that'll work. Make sure that stays separate so it doesn't look like one single fat guy. Yeah, I like that one better. I like it being longer. Yeah, this one's got a nice dark area. This one's got a nice dark area. So I'm going to have to make a good dark one over here too, just to balance it out. Okay, I'm going to go play with it. I'll be back. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this now. Now I have just one thing to do, and that's to fix the bill. The bill needs to be shaped out. And I usually do this very last thing. So I'm going to take and I'm going to bend it out slightly the way I like it. See, it's straight like this. I'm going to bend it out slightly like that. And then you just come down. It doesn't change the design at all. It just moves the background fibers in there enough that it's comfortable with staying where you put it instead of bending. Where's my cluster? Right in here where it bends. Got a little lump. Like a wrinkle. I'm just going to go along and unwrinkle that. it's shaped the way I want it shaped. I'm going to work a little bit more on those wrinkles. Put my thing behind there, just in case. Okay, here we go. That's how much I want it out. I could do it more and make it out like that, like a real bill, but I like mine slanted down like that. So I'm done. I'm done. Now you could have made this with a longer bill. You could have, you can take and you can shape it so it goes all the way up like this, into a flat bill like that. I'm very happy with this, and I hope you're happy with yours. This is a fun project to do together, and I'd like to see some of the hats that you have done and some that you will do. If you friend me on Facebook, you can send me pictures of it and get on message and we can talk about it. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. I really enjoyed this. Happy hat felting.